Hey guys, it's me, Jawline Jim, in real life, and in my Cal Kestis cosplay. And I'm here to announce that I officially declare JimTWOW 1B open. Who will win this round? Who will go out burning in flames like XD camera? Only one way to find out. The results, of course. So let's go to that, I guess. I don't fucking know. I'm not getting paid for this shit. IRL shenanigans aside, there's still a few things we need to attend to before we actually get to results. Unbeknownst to everyone watching, this round had a twist. 5 of the 39 responses you were able to vote on were actually dummies, submitted by these JimTWOWers. At least I counted them as dummies after it was revealed that these guys were all just one guy with 4 alts and way too much free time. This might sound damning to the future of JimTWOW, but don't worry. All of the accounts have been automatically eliminated from JimTWOW and subsequently banned from ever competing in future seasons if they ever happen, so that's nice. Speaking of competition, a fuck ton of you complained about how unbalanced the voting screens were last time, and looking back, yeah, they were dog shit. So as recompense, I'll be including a mega screen that you can vote on every round and also handpick what goes on one screen manually instead of creating them randomly, just to semi-avoid any accidental culling of TWOWers that really don't deserve it after this round. And one more thing, I want to give a small shout out to Leopard Sun and her mini TWOW, Leah's Solar Flare, to return the favor after she shouted out JimTWOW at the end of 1B.
And JimTWOW, a more casual video TWOW made by one of the season's contestants, Jawline Jim.
If you prefer non-vanilla TWOWs with creative twists and interesting, albeit a little busted, technicals, I'd recommend checking out Leah's Solar Flare and rooting for me there, along with her future endeavors. Okay, let's get the results now. Jesus Christ, that took way too long. This round's winner won with a score of 79.33%. Was it you? Probably not, but if you're curious, it was Koopa472 who said, "Inject insect repellent into bloodstreams. Mosquitoes die off, eradicating malaria." GG no re, Koopa472. You're our first round winner. Good job. But you know who else deserves a good job? Everyone who made the top 10. So let's go check them out, of course. Whoosh. If you were one of the lucky ones that reached the top 3, or were in the gold region if you can't fucking read numbers, you guys get to submit 2 responses to the next JimTWOW prompt that I'll reveal later. And before I get to commentating on anyone's response, can we just talk about this real quick? It fucking boggled my mind when it came up. Somehow, Liffy, a non-TWOWer, a member of the default army, and a non-native English speaker, managed to place fucking second! And the best part was, he didn't even vote! I feel like this is a call from Satan to force me to make better mini-TWOWs, but I digress. Okay, back to the top 10. As noted before, Koopa472, Liffy, and Chomik prized, so I don't feel the need to talk about them because they already got a reward. Got it, Mazel Tov. Meptune wanted to end the hegemony of American suburbs, Pretzel Dinosaur wanted to put an end to transphobia, the Big Four wanted everyone to live eternally, at least that's what it looks like, Normal Ben wanted to rid the world of corruption, Icebox wanted to basically be a communist, Nerdy Gal wanted to take a page out of CGB Gray's book and eliminate traffic, and lastly, Darius decided to be very topical and cover the robot takeover. And I'm willing to bet an outrageous sum of money right now that everyone in the top 20 is at the edge of their chair waiting to be placed, so why don't we go over to them and see where they really stood out? Not the edging part, just you know what, cut to the top 20, I don't give a fuck anymore. At this point, 20 contestants have been declared safe, but 13 have not, which means we enter the danger zone. Welcome to the danger zone, you goofy little children. Only 7 of you will make it out here alive, while the other 6 don't. Let's see who survives, eh? Goodbye to Duck7, Subcluster, YTP Fan, I Refuse to Change My Profile Pic, Dead Amy Rose, and Top Hat. I would get really lamentful about you guys' tragic passings, but I don't want to start lying to my audience this early in the competition. I mean, it's only round 1. We're not close enough pals for me to write your obituary or nothing. Hopefully, you 6 will go far in your other TWOW endeavors, especially YTP Fan and Leah Solar Flare, but for now, you all have been unfortunately branded with the biggest L a JimTWOW can take in their lives, being eliminated in round 1 of JimTWOW. Goodbye. Now that those results are out of the way, we can move on to statistics. Fish's response was easily the most controversial, while Top Hat's response was easily the least controversial. Wet Dog's response had the lowest skew, while TWOWculator had the highest skew. For this round, the average votes per response was 13.74, which honestly means a lot, because that's way more than I'm used to, so thank you guys for voting. Like seriously, that was pretty amazing first time I read it around. But that's enough stats for now. It's time for the second JimTWOW prompt. We all know that the chicken crossed the road to get to the other side, right? But no one ever discusses how it got to the other side. So that's your prompt. That's it. How did the chicken cross the road? Emphasis on how. Fucking go wild. Also, as another reminder to Koopa472, Liffy, and Chomik, you guys get to submit 2 responses to this prompt. Alright, see you guys in 2A.